way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
So with Bosch on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Wembanyama's out there with Robinson. Then it's MP. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Bryant. Joel Embiid out there with Hudson. And it's Pettit in at the 4 slot. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
From deep, Bryant. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Nashville. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And Wembanyama finds MP. First quarter, just over a minute played. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Kobe.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And here's MP for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he gets it to go.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
For Nashville, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Rick Chamberlain and Jerry West? When OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league, needless to say, we've never seen anything like it. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
MP kicks the ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
So much confidence from Ball. Been doing that since he was a youngin'.
Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here is Lillard following LaMelo Ball's 3. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Hey, Gray, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Chambers is checked in for Oklahoma City. Thompson, he's checked in for Nashville. And he makes all 3. And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Just 5 on the clock. Nashville needs to get off a shot. Ball from long range. Good work defensively by Lillard. Thunder trailing by 7. Bryant looking over the floor. Pass to Bennett. Over Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's Kobe Bryant on the way. He's covered by Ball. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Thompson against Bryant. Here's Ball. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ball's got 9.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Johnson is checked in substitution here for Nashville. Paulson checked in for Robinson. Wash comes in for Wembanyama. Ingram is checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Jamal Murray in for Ball. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Johnson, the pass to Bennett. Now, Bryant. Good on the three-point shot. Kobe's got his second basket.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Kobe against Thompson. Pass to Murray. And again, it's Nashville converting.
Yeah, they have gone. On full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Wallace misses. Thunder trailing by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, he's one of the longest wings in the league, and right there, putting that reach to good use.
Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Nashville. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Nashville?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Thompson. LaMelo Ball is out there with Conley. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Issel in at the center filling out the middle. Chambers kicks to Starks. Inside, here's Jordan, and he banks in the layup.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, fans are becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And the Thunder making a change here. Hudson's checked in. Hudson kicks to Starks. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Nashville leading by 16. Outside, Ball. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Tatum's shot is off. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Well, look, turnovers hurt you in two ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Jordan. Here's Starks. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
And here's MP for three. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so... Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Wembanyama. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a chance to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Here is Lillard. His last outing, he had 18 points. Hudson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Chambers the pass to Bell. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Gray lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Ryan is checked in for the Thunder. Johnson comes in for Damian Lillard. Miracle Man. Out to Thompson. Pass to Conley. Back to Thompson. Takes the three. Thunder with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. MP is covered by Hudson. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Trailing by 10. There's a screen. Got it to go. That one good from Pettit. Pettit's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Conley dishes to Tatum. Thompson outside. Back to Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Hudson kicks to Kobe. To the right side. Goes up on the wing, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And again, it's Nashville converting.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
To the left wing, out of bounds, Nashville takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
For the Thunder, Embiid, He's checked in for Chambers, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Johnson. Nashville also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Klay Thompson, and Ball subbed in for Mike Conley. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 13-point game. Robinson on the wing, covered by Lillard. Here's Wembanyama for three. Embiid with it. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
That'll do it for the first half. Nashville out in front, up by 11. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing.
And the next topic to touch. That is more than enough of us. Let's.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Joel Embiid, Damian Lillard out there with Kobe. Then there's Hudson. And it's Pettit in at the power forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Greg, you talked about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin, back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Robinson passes to Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple. Under trailing by 9. Pass to Bennett. Lillard outside. Outside, Bryant. 6 to shoot.
Outstanding defense from Tatum. You know he can protect the rim. You love that from a wing.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Nashville leading by 9. MP outside. Outside, Ball. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his fourth on this one.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Tatum on the wing. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Ball. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Ball's got 15 points.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Pass to Bennett. Bryant against MP. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Nashville. At one point, they led by 16. MP passes to Wembanyama. Nashville passing it around. Left side, Tatum. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
Their third
timeout. Timeout.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Nashville. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
Looking at Nashville, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and the dunk by Bosch.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Looking to end the run. Inside, Bryant sinks it.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Murray outside. On the wing, Thompson. Bosch up on top. Covered by Lillard. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Number 1, the Thunder.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Chambers is checked in for Hudson. Lillard outside.
Come on, back him out, man.
1:52 left in the third. Bryant down low. It's up against Thompson. And with that, the Nashville lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Kobe. Lillard against Murray. Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Nice D from Bryant. Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Back to Lillard. Thompson against Chambers. Here's Pettit. Over Wallace. And it's Pettit missing. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Nashville, no good that time either. Thunder trailing by 10. And Bryant kicks to Lillard. And the lead is down inside single digits. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Thompson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And Nashville leads by 10.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Lillard the pass to Embiid. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can get, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And so it's Nashville up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can throw out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
First personal foul.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Conley out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Bosh. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. Conley scanning the floor. Thompson for the triple. He can't get it to go.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Now Johnson. Chambers with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Starks. Fires from way outside. No good on that one. Nashville leading by 10. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Starks. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Chambers can't make the basket. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Chambers. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that shifty nature of Johnson's game really helps him out. An effective combo guard who does a nice job of sharing the ball.
Thompson against Starks. And here is Tatum. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And with that, the Nashville lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Chambers.
How about these big shots for him in the 4th? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Something for us from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, Ellie, thank you.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Lillard kicks to Hudson. Here's the screen with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Nashville leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Lillard. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Murray. Here's Ingram for 3. Doesn't get that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Now Ingram. Now Murray launches it. And there's the 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Substitution on the field.
At one point, they led by 16. Now Embiid on the lane. The big man Embiid converts inside.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
2 minutes.
Here's Tatum from outside. Knocks down the three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Now Embiid. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. The shot misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the rejection by Tatum. It's tipped and stolen by Lillard. Now Embiid finishes inside on the nice dip.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Embiid with the steal. Lillard with it, now guarded by Ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lillard looking around. Here's Embiid. And he misses the J. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen.
You see those defensive instincts paying off. Great anticipation to kick the ball and head the other direction.
Can't get it to go. And an intentional foul right there. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Robinson's checked in for Nashville. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Timeout. Looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Wallace.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Fires the three. No good there.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. So he can't get either to fall. Outside Lillard. Jacks up a three. Not that time. It will go. So Nashville wins it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance.